It's wrong reader digs the universe. I'm Ron Reader, and this is Ron Reader Digs the Universe. And tonight, Trump's flying whorehouse. I had a social media exchange with a woman recently who was pushing the tired old 2016 rhetoric that Trump can't be corrupt because he's already rich. I sighed and told her that he's already been convicted of business fraud in New York, that his entire history of businessmen has been rife with the stiffing of creditors, with lawsuits, and with Russian oligarchs. I told her about his new crypto business that he gets to regulate as a government official himself, and how investors are buying in, lining his pockets with cash in exchange for access and influence. And all of that was just off the top of my head, you know, the low-hanging fruit, because the level of Trump's corruption is just off the charts, making the Gilded Age look like chump change, you know? Take your pick. It's all around you. Trump is one corrupt motherfucker. But this woman online didn't care. All lies, she said. This is really getting tiresome. But we can't let the enormity of it all make us tune out. Trump is going wild, and I think it's totally reasonable at this point simply to assume massive corruption with this flying palace gift Trump is receiving sometime soon. What? What's that? You haven't heard about Trump's new gift? Couture's royal family is giving our leader a $400 million Boeing luxury 747-8, called by some the Flying Palace, free of charge, out of respect, I suppose. This plane is to serve as Air Force One until Trump is out of office, when it will be donated to his presidential library, where it will be free for him to use. That is, it's Trump's plane. God, Flying Palace. Rick Wilson, one of the co-founders of the Lincoln Project, jokingly calls it a flying bordello in reference to the plane's gaudy interior. But I think that's too nice. It's not a bordello. It's a whorehouse. A flying whorehouse. Because Trump is a whore. A dirty, filthy, stinky, disease-ridden whore. All apologies to actual sex workers, by the way. But the level of corruption here is like a Roman orgy. For starters, it is an obvious and clear violation of the Constitution's emoluments clause, which literally forbids a president from taking gifts from kings or princes. Unfortunately, we have Attorney General Pam Bondi, who lobbied for Couture to the tune of $100,000 a month back in 2020 and 22, and she gets to decide whether this is legal or not. There's also Trump's golf resort development there in Couture, and very imminent tariff negotiations, and so on. Couture says the plane is more of a gift from their Department of Defense to our Department of Defense, but come on, it's a bribe. Like all the others Trump has taken since starting his second term from CBS in the form of a settled lawsuit they easily would have won, from DC law firms in the form of pro bono work for whatever Trump wants, from tech billionaires in the form of inauguration fund donations. A few Republicans are reluctantly grumbling about it, worried no doubt about the optics, but they're gonna let him get away with it, because they always do, because That's MAGA America. Gross. I'm Ron Reeder, and this has been Ron Reeder Digs the Universe. Join me, Ron Reeder, again next week for another episode of Ron Reeder Digs the Universe.